Going into big games like we have tomorrow against MI, you need your more experienced players and your leaders to stand up, and I've got a good feeling that the boys will get that done tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I think there's every chance you can get a little bit distracted at the back end of the season when you're wanting other results to go a certain way. And at the end of the day, what I was trying to say to the boys last night, that doesn't matter at all, because we've known for the last couple of weeks that we've had to win probably 3 of our last 4 games, and as it stands now, we have to win our last games purely and simply to make it through to the playoffs. And I've sort of felt things have changed a little bit the last week and a half, the last 2 weeks. Our performances have got a little bit better. We've been able to string back-to-back wins together for the first time, and so we know what lies ahead of us now. It's been an up and down sort of rocky season for us, but we've played some good cricket, and at the point end of the season, as you know, I always talk about trying to play our best cricket and peaking at the right time, and I've just got a feeling that the boys are about to do that. Yeah, well, I mean, it's even with Prithvi being out for the last couple of games, Davey's done a really good job at the top of the order. Mitch Marsh, I think the last 3 or 4 games we've seen how destructive and how good he can be in that number 3 slot. Rishabh, Rodman, Lalit, chips in here and there. The bowlers have started to. Well, the bowlers right the way through the tournament really have been probably better than what the batting group have been to date. Kuldeep's been exceptional. Akshar's has been really good again with his economy rate the way it's been, and Shardul's really come into some good form in the last 2 games. So some good signs there as far as our senior players are concerned, and going into big games like we have tomorrow against MI, you need your more experienced players and your leaders to stand up, and I've got a good feeling that the boys will get that done tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. I think with the inclusion of the other 2 teams in, it's spread the talent out probably a bit more evenly across all the teams. And Gujarat have been the standout team right the way through. Had a result that didn't go their way last night, but they've been the best team right the way through the tournament so far. But there's not much between any team. And you always say that in an IPL, because one ball here and there, or one good catch, or one good or bad over, it generally decides the outcome of the game. So that's how tight it can be. But I've got full confidence in our boys. Actually, we probably haven't. We probably have a couple of times put, probably 38, 40 overs together in a game. And then, as I said to the boys after the last game, if we can do that on a consistent basis where we play, 38 or 39 really good overs of cricket, then we're going to be really hard to beat. So, I'm really confident actually. You can't be overly confident, but I've got full confidence in the players that they can have a really good game on Saturday, and then that will hold us in good stead, hopefully, if we make it through to the playoffs. It's a long, hard tournament, the IPL, and we've been together now for 10 or 11 weeks, and as I said, we've shared some ups and downs on and off the field. But you've got to find a way to change things up with training and preparation, and we try to have a bit more fun in the back half of the tournament than we probably did at the front half. We've incorporated a few more games around the training, and I've made the boys bring the speakers on the bus and have a bit of music and have a bit of noise. And Safra has probably led the way with some of the singing and dancing that's happened on the bus. But yeah, look, that's a really big part of it as far as I'm concerned. I know players always play better when they're enjoying themselves and having fun, and as hard as it's been for us to do that right the way through this tournament, I've just had that sense that it has been a little bit different the last couple of weeks, and the players have got to take the credit for that, and us coaches will make sure that we get them well prepared for the next challenge, which is tomorrow, and it's certainly a challenge that we're all looking forward to. But in this tournament, you can't take anything for granted. You've got to work consistently hard every single day, and even today being an optional session, the day before a game, we've got 12 or 13 players coming along, so you can see there that the hunger is still there for the players to try and find ways to get better, and that's hopefully the environment that we're creating here at DC. So look, I'm really excited about what today and tomorrow holds, and hopefully we've got another week of cricket to play after that.